What's going on, guys? So last time I did a video kind of like this, you guys kind of responded to it fairly well. I am completing the Tolf wall. Now, once again, in the previous vlogs, covered the fact that I got all the Detolfs up, so this is the newest one right here. I rewired all of these lights, adding new ones till here. And then I also pre-wired these two. This is hard to do looking at things backwards. I went to IKEA today. If you were paying attention to my post on Facebook, I picked up two more sets of dioders, so these will be complete. Once again, hard to look at. it's over there! It's one of those things. Okay, so I picked up the dioders I needed. Other thing I picked up was another billy. I've been talking about doing it. I just said screw it. We got okay weather today, and I need to make progress right now. Because my room is a mess and I need to make more room on shelves for things. So I've got my backlog right here. I've got another billy that's the same size. It's going to go here. I just took down my artwork. I got to figure out what to do about that. I need to measure just real quick because it might fit right there. I might not have to take down my bigger stuff, my bigger Tom Sansucci, and then the Pokemon stuff there. If I do have to move things, I'll figure it out. I've got wall space. But I've needed more room to expand my Transformers. And because I have a big box of stuff coming that's got all kinds of different things of different sizes and whatnot, I'm going to need more space to organize. And since I've got two different industry standards, I've got Detolfs over here and I've got Billies over here. That's just basically going to be what this room consists of. But what I need to do, I've got it in the floor over here. Follow me. So I think I did, I think the last time I did this expansion, I actually time-lapsed the video of me doing the Billies. Pardon the AC unit, obviously. But I want to get this done fairly quick. Usually takes about 30 minutes to build one. And then I got to fight to get it in the room. It's like, got to basically slide it in here on its side, which once again, you can go watch the time lapse of me doing all the Billies on this wall already. So I'm going to get the Billy here. I'm going to move my backlog and everything over to it. And then all of the Transformers and stuff that I need to move over into, well, this one. And my, I had to take my BlackBerry off that was hanging right there, so now there's a little divot there. I need a hammer again. I don't have a hammer. But I was just going to move this entire Billy over. Like, build the new one, slide it in over here, just move this one over. And it is still an idea. I guess I could pull that off, because it's just bolted to the wall, and honestly, this is, you know, I just got to take the Pokemon and stuff off the top of it, so those don't get broke. But that would allow me to go ahead and slide that over, and I can put the new one in its place, and then just bolt them both up. But that would save me having to move all the stuff off the shelves, which is kind of a pain, if I'm honest. But I want to get all my Transformers lined out nicely. I've got to move all my Planet X stuff. I have another Diamond Select statue coming later in that big box of stuff, so I want to clear off the shelves of where those are supposed to go. And I think down the line, because this stuff is just sort of raggedy, you know, but allow me to move my Marvel Legends and stuff too. That's the other thing. Marvel Legends, Star Wars, all that stuff can be spread out. I could probably move all my my Dragon Ball, Dragon Star stuff. I can probably move that over as well. Really start separating the shelves out so it's not all massively crowded. Because right now my actual Hasbro Transformer shelf completely full. It's like it has no more room. It's like I have Siege stuff coming, including Jetfire, which is not going to fit on that shelf with those guys. So I need to move things over. I'll probably just move the Decepticons over, stuff like that, clear out some more space. But basically I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon, probably into tonight, reorganizing this room, getting stuff back on shelves where I haven't had room. And then, you know, like I said, the artwork and stuff, yeah, that's not going to be enough space, I don't think. So I have to rethink this. So maybe this artwork will have to move over to this area behind the door, which is just kind of ragtag stuff anyways. And now that I have more of these Funko Stranger Things little figures to go with that, I might build up a thing for those And I have the shadow boxes that I started turning into things for my World of Nintendo figures. But considering I'm gonna get out of those 2.5-inch figures, I think I'm just gonna end up using those for something else. I don't know what just yet, but I'm itching to really get this room reorganized and done to a degree that I can finally do a real room tour, because I've been doing so much expanding and so much other work of stuff in here all year long. I have not been able to do a real room tour because it's always been a mess. I've been working on customs. I've got my editing stuff in here now, so I really need to get it all cleaned up. And once I have all the Detolfs lit up, it'll be awesome. And like I said, I've already pre-wired those two, so all I have to do is insert the new lights, like the lights themselves. Everything else is ready to go, just boom, boom, done. And those will be lit, so that just leaves me having to wire up the last one, which I have to empty, pull the Detolf out, get to the thing that is sort of hidden back in there, and then work on that. So, you know, like I said before, there's the distribution set and power wires for the old stuff that has been stuck back there. But then that also means that pretty soon I could start wiring up lights here. But I'm gonna get to work on that. I've got only a few hours till the wifey comes home, although she did say she's staying late today. But I need to go ahead and clear all the stuff off of this wall. I need to pull those guys down. They're not doing me any good up there anymore. since I abandoned that idea, I need to pull down those guys, put them elsewhere. Actually, that Pokemon thing might work right there. It might look really good right next to the other wall scroll thing. So, and then if I could ever figure out why this Detolf leans the way it does. I don't think the Detolfs, it can't be that the Detolf is that out of alignment. You know? Either way, I'm talking a lot. Go time. Oh, and let me know in the comments down below, because this is going to come out on Saturday, even though today's Tuesday. Let me know what y'all have thought about the new review concept. Okay? I'll be back later with updates. Progress. So, I did what I thought about doing. I pulled the backlog one out, put the new one there. Oh, this thing is heavy. I ended up emptying out half of it just to move, so in the end run, it probably wouldn't have mattered too much. Oh man, the fan is on full blast now. Feels good. Had to turn the fan off so I could operate up there, because nothing like taking a fan full speed to the forehead. So, one thing I'm going to do, finish out the day at least, I'm going to add the shelves. I'm going to line them up with these. Seems like a good way to go. And I'm going to add the lights at least to the one Detolf over yonder. So, or the two Detolfs I should say, because that's all I got to do is insert the LEDs themselves. But yeah, I guess I just have to restructure my artwork and stuff, because there just wasn't quite enough room. So you can see some of the holes, that's where the stuff used to hang. So I have to redo that. I think, like, ultimately, if I do any more, it'll be a skinny Billy, like right here. So that might mean ultimately moving the artwork somewhere else, or just hang the artwork in the Billy. That'll be the way to go. And I still never finished this project where I was putting all the artwork like so. But I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom, and well, it got hot in there, so you can tell I'm sweaty. So I guess so. It's a while later. Phone's dying, so I gotta make a quick video. I've got this Detolf now wired and lighted. I got the other two already lit up, as you can see, and I started moving transformers over there. So a little more progress. I'm gonna get this thing back in place and then call it an evening, at least until after dinner, and then I'll come back in here and really start straightening up some more. But I gotta charge the phone in between, so bye. All the lights are done. Of course, my set lights are still on. So let's turn those off real quick. There we go. Yeah, looks pretty good. Some are still like slightly dimmer than others, but that could be that they're the older ones. I don't know. But I mean, it's taken this long. Finally, they're all done. Um, I mean, done for now. Obviously, if I get more lights, I'm going to go ahead and load up all 4 in each one. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the empty spaces, because now I've got a desk full of kits. And I did move all of the seed MGs that I've got all over there into that one. So finally, all the seed MGs are in one spot. That did clear me out some space. So I think I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously, I've still got all this room behind me to move transformers around. I stopped to do dinner, things like that. So I've got exactly 3 empty spots at the moment without reorganizing. I had to put my new 00 setup right there just to get it out of the way. But of course, ultimately, I want to get all my 00 stuff in one spot. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that because the MGs take up a certain amount of space, and I don't even have the Quanta Full Saber in there. I think what I'll do, like the old Full Saber, I think I'll just make it a regular Quanta. I think I'll take off that third-party version and then set up the official Quanta in there along with the Junizer. I don't know if I could get all 5 of those in the same spot, at least not with the Celestial Being bases that I have. And then I need to finish setting up stuff for, I think I'm going to expand like the Graham Acre area to include the Flag and the regular Brave. And then I think I'll put the 1.5 and the Reborn's Gundam in with all the baddies, like there. You know, just sort of reorganize that a little bit. And I need to start getting all my IBO stuff into one area and all my customs into one area. Well, because I've got the Musha. Musha's up there all nice and neat by himself. So I might turn that Detolf into my customs Detolf and just put them all like dunk dunk dunk, you know. Fill up the shelves that way, and then that can move all the 00 stuff that's over here over to there. I'm not gonna do all that tonight. Like seriously, like once I get started on reorganizing the Gundam collection here, it's gonna take some time. So I've still got an empty space over there underneath my UC kind of Gundam stuff. So it goes Unicorn, Expanded Unicorn, Advance of Zeta, and then nothing. But then I've got all my HGs down there from Origin and stuff like that. That's actually mostly Federation and then a little bit of Titans stuff. So maybe I'll put those over there and then I'll keep that kind of, I don't know. I got a Xeon shelf sort of happening, but I don't have that many Xeon suits after that, so I just tweaking things here and there. And for the most part, all of my wing stuff is all right here, so I kind of want to leave that the same, but then maybe I'll pull out, I need to pull out this IBO section. Maybe I'll just move it over there. So maybe my customs area will become an IBO Detolf. I don't know. That's the problem. I mostly have IBO and 00 stuff. And then I have the partial shelf of non-Gundam stuff. And I've got at least 3 Kamen Riders to go. I've got a Gohan over there. I've got other non-Gundam stuff as well. And it's a mess in here. That's one reason why I haven't really done the tour, so to speak. I really want it to be a lot more cleaner by the time I do that. So, I mean, basically I came in here to finish this, you know, just button the stuff up that I started, kind of clean up the mess. By the way, I did retrieve this entire light mess here. So yeah, this was all still packed back there. So I need to like break that down a little bit because I'm going to use that here. I mean, it does look good. It looks funny because it's so much more than it was. And I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to spread this stuff out a little bit. I think I'll move my beast boxes over Move my G1 shelf over to next to my MP collection. Maybe move the Flame Toys shelf, because that's gonna start taking up a lot more space. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do like the Flame Toys stuff with the Beast Box stuff for the time being, and then that way I keep like my statues and stuff like right there in the middle of the skinny Detolf, which was the intention. Oh, and one other thing, there was a new post from Jack's Pacific and Entertainment Earth. They have a Bowser's Castle playset coming. Looks phenomenal. If I'm not gonna be honest, I don't care about the playability, but it looks super good next to Peach's castle. So I might have to get that. Hopefully it's not as expensive as the other one was, but I don't know. I'm getting good at building billies. One thing I didn't cover is there were some minor differences in the hardware. Other than that, it's exactly the same build. So, and if you guys, like I said before, if you missed it, I totally removed the passenger seat of my car just so I could be able to haul billies. Because they're like 89 or 83 some odd inches, somewhere in there. They're 79 inches total, but with packing and everything, they're like 83 inches long, which is too long for my car. It would hit right into the back of the passenger seat, and there's not enough room. I can't move it far enough forward. It doesn't tilt forward, doesn't tilt back. Because it's a four-door car, so I don't want you the ability to lay it back. Two doors, back in the day, when it comes to neons, they could do that. But now I'm just rambling. But like I said, I got some organization to do. I think I could clean up at least some of this IBO stuff, so I've got a mess of IBO crap on the floor, and then over there on the chair, so I can at least tuck that away. So that's good there. If I can get that'd be a bit of a mix there. Need to get like all of the Ardeon Rod fleet stuff, and then all of the Tekkanon, and then see. Ultimately, I'd love to have a Tekkanon section, then like an Ardeon Rod fleet section, and then or a Yellowhorn basically, so I could split that up even more, and then a turbines, quick little turbines section. But that would mean I would have to redo my season 1 setup down here as it is. Which actually might need to be redone anyways, because there's like 1 or 2 kits over there, like the Man Rody and the Roe, which are part of the season 1 set, technically speaking. Oh well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Yeah, like so now the Tolf wall is technically done. Just have to organize it all, and then the Billy wall is coming along nicely, and then I got Dinobots and whatnot. So I got Dinobots on that shelf. I think I'm going to move Autobots right above that. Decepticons are going to be where everybody used to be. So it's sad, but I got to move this table because it's the only thing that's really in my way. See you guys later. Remember, as always, to keep on nerding and to keep on building.